Hello friends, hello my students. Yes, today we are going to see sample paper of information technology. Yes, for class 10. So let's start. So you must be seeing over here the website. आपको यहाँ ये website दिख रही होगी cbse.gov.in. उसमें जाकर आपको academic website पे click करना है. I will also give you the link in the description box for the sample paper how you will get it over there. तो आपको sample question paper में जाना है. In that class 10th अगर आपका 12th है तो 12th के related you can see their skill subject, click on that और उसमें 22 23 you can see a latest update. Class 10th पर आप click करोगे you can see over your information technology. Even if you want for another subjects also जो skill based है तो वो सारे आपको यहाँ मिल जाएंगे. You can get also the answer scheme with that. This is the question paper और जो MS करके लिखा है that is the answer key of that. Okay. तो आप इसके ऊपर क्लिक करोगे तो वो डाउनलोड होना शुरू हो जाएगा. The same way you will click on MS. So here you can see the answer scheme of it. Okay. Now I will this is the marking scheme and now I will explain you about the blueprint which is being given with that. So let's start. So here CBSE के website पे से मैंने लिया हुआ है. You can see the blueprint for sample question paper. In that, yes, it is for 50 marks और आपको 2 घंटे का टाइम दिया जाएगा. Here you can see that part A is of 10 marks and part B is of 40 marks. Part A is employability skills. उसमें आपको पता ही है that 5 units are there and also you can see over here that communication skills in that no marks. Self management, yes, there is 1 mark each. उसमें 2 questions आपको आएंगे 2 mark के. Then short answer type questions that will be of two questions of 2 marks. So you can see it over here, right? So after that next is per 4 mark total question will be of 4 questions आपको मिलेंगे. ICT में आपको 3 question मिलेंगे. Entrepreneur skills in that you will get 4 questions. Green skills in that no questions are there. Okay, so total questions for objective type that is 6 and from that you have to attempt any 4. आपको 4 questions attempt करने हैं. Short answers में आपको 5 दिए जाएंगे. From that any 3. So you can see there are many choices over here in this paper. So totally you can see there will be 11 questions. From that you have to attempt number of questions you have to attempt that is 7. Okay, now yes, the objective type in that 1 mark each it will be and for the short answer it is 2 marks each. नेक्स्ट वी विल गो टू पार्ट बी. हम लोग पार्ट बी पे जाएंगे. यहाँ आपको सारे यूनिट्स पता ही होंगे. इन दैट यू कैन सी ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप क्वेश्चंस 1 mark 6, देन शॉर्ट आंसर दैट इज 2 marks के एक क्वेश्चन, डिस्क्रिप्टिव में 4 mark का एक क्वेश्चन. लाइक दैट यू विल गेट 8 क्वेश्चंस इन ऑल फॉर द डिजिटल डॉक्यूमेंटेशन. इलेक्ट्रॉनिक स्प्रेडशीट दैट इज एक्सेल. Okay, excel or you can say also LibreOffice calc. So in that objective type 1 mark is 6, then short answer type that will be 2. So 2 questions of 2 marks and a 4 mark. Then descriptive long answer for that also 4 mark each है तो उसमें एक question आपको आएगा and totally there are 9 questions. Then DBMS database management system 6. Objective type in that 6 questions will be there. Short answers 1 question and long answer 2 questions. So totally no questions होंगे. Web application and security in that objective 6. Then short answers in that 2 questions and long answer 1 question and total there are 9 questions for it. अब आप देखोगे तो ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप में इन दैट यू कैन सी 24 क्वेश्चंस आर देयर. फ्रॉम दैट यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट ओनली 20. सी योर 4 आपको ऑप्शन में निकल जाते हैं आपके क्वेश्चंस, राइट. नेक्स्ट इज शॉर्ट आंसर टाइप इन दैट 6 क्वेश्चंस विल बी गिवन, एनी 4 यू हैव टू अटेम्प्ट इट. तो आप उसके स्किप कर सकते हो. डिस्क्रिप्टिव लॉन्ग आंसर टाइप in that also there are option that 5 questions will be there, any 3 you have to attempt it. Okay, and yes, totally you will have 35 questions and you have to attempt 27. So you can see the marking also. Objective type again 1 mark, short answer 2, then long answer 4 marks and totally 40 marks. Now let's see over here. तो आपको 21 questions in all मिलेंगे and that also in two sections it will be divided, that is section A and section B. Section A is fully objective and section B is fully subjective. Now 21 question में से आपको कितने attempt करने हैं, that is 15 questions, okay, and you will have 2 hours. Now your section A, in that first it has 5 questions, okay, while in section B 16 questions, and candidate has to do 10 questions in all. Sorry. Now section A, objective type questions, you can see over here any 4 out of 6 employability skills. The first question, Dash operating system enables multiple users to work on the same computer at different times or simultaneously. So that is multi-user. Dash is a series of postures and breathing exercise practiced to achieve control of body and mind, that is yoga. You can see this answer scheme, or you can say the marking scheme is given according to the book, यानी आपको जो study material जो दिया जाता है in the CBSE website. If you don't know, then you can see it over here. मैं यहाँ website पे फिर से जाऊंगी. You can see it over here, the website, and in that skill education you will click over there and you can go to the things like secondary level, और उसमें आपको यहाँ दिखेगा कि हाँ इसके रिलेटेड आपको मटेरियल चाहिए. सो यस, यू कैन गेट इट द थिंग्स ओवर देयर. ओके, you can see it over here, skill based subjects. Okay, now you can see here the books. See here the books which are available. You can see it. You can also get the link. आपको लिंक मैं दे दूंगी. इंफॉर्मेशन टेक्नोलॉजी का ये देखिए 9th and 10th का स्टडी मटेरियल and your employability skills which is there in part A. So class 9 and 10 you can get it over here. Okay, now let's go to the paper again. So here, from the following statement, which one is not correct about the qualities of an entrepreneur? So the answer is, entrepreneur should not think optimistically about the future of the business. Okay, so not correct. Next, to remove the files of temporary folder, we type dash in the run dialog box after pressing Windows plus R on the keyboard. So what will be there? That is, you can see percentage temp percentage, like that will be written in the search of run. Next, dash is not the quality of self-confident people. So that is dependent. Please remember कि आप लोगों को ये याद रखना है कि आपको जो सही आते हैं, like यहाँ आपको लिखा हुआ है कि any 4 तो वही 4 आपको अटेम्प्ट करना है, not all the 6. Okay, otherwise what will happen, that means I have that experience of checking, so I can tell you कि आपके जो पीछे के जो 2 क्वेश्चंस हैं उसके मार्क्स आपको नहीं मिलेंगे even if it is correct. अगर वो करेक्ट है तो भी आपको नहीं मिलेंगे. क्यों? क्योंकि वहां लिखा है कि यू हैव टू मेंटेन द ऑर्डर. अगर आपको आता है तो आप क्या करोगे, जैसे फर्स्ट, थर्ड और फिफ्थ आपको आता है, सिक्स्थ आता है, सो यू विल गो विद फर्स्ट, थर्ड, फिफ्थ, सिक्स्थ. ओके, आप ऐसा नहीं करोगे हाँ कि सारे अटेम्प्ट करोगे. ओके, प्लीज रिमेम्बर दैट थिंग, इट इज अ सेफ्टी साइड फॉर यू ऑल. Next, from the following statement, which one is not the positive impact? Discourages welfare of the society. And not the positive impact of the entrepreneurship on the society. So discourages welfare of the society. That is wrong. It encourages. Okay. Next, dash key is used to reduce the repetitive strain. So that is sticky key. Okay. Dash means that the query using criteria you provide to hide some data and display only required data. So that is known as filtering. Which of the following application is not appropriate to store data about ABC bank customers? So open office writer. Why? Because in that you cannot do the sorting. आप लोग sorting नहीं कर सकते, filtering नहीं कर सकते. Okay, so that is the thing. हाँ कर भी सकते हैं लेकिन but in that you cannot get a proper thing like calculation करना, that is not possible. All the calculation is not possible. Okay, when you open a new spreadsheet, by default it has a sheet named dash which is managed using tabs at the bottom of the spreadsheet. So by default sheet 1 होगा. In a word processor, please remember word processor यानी Microsoft Word also you can say, और LibreOffice में उसे writer भी बोला जाता है. Open Office also it is known as writer. Dash option is selected for a scaled resizing of an image. So that is keep ratio. Next, multiple copies of the same file leads to dash. So data redundancy means duplication of data. Okay, if you don't know that what is this all, you can go to my channel and you can see database के related भी मैंने videos बनाए. I have made videos of all the chapters from unit 1 to 5 of even part A and part B. तो आप check कर सकते हो playlist में भी. Next is about answer any 5 out of the given 6. So here any 5 you have to give. It is a reference point for the graphics which is created while positioning any image. This point could be the page or frame where the object is either a paragraph or even a character in a word processor. That is known as anchoring. Okay. So reference point आप दोगे तो that is also known as anchoring over here. Identify the properties which help to set the number of characters in text. Text में अगर आपको number of characters कितने चाहिए that you want to specify it. So or you can say VARCHR type field of a table in DBMS. So what will be that? That is length. Okay, so you can decide the length of it. Next, dash is designed to help users with auditory impairment. So that also is a part of unit, that is last unit, web applications. In that, sound sensitive. State whether true or false. It is not possible to create a default template in a word processor. So that is false. We can create it, right? Reviewers and authors can add their dash to explain their changes in the cell of a spreadsheet. So that is comment. You know very well that the last chapter in that it is being covered. वहाँ उसके लिए आपको comments वाला explain किया, edit करना, add करना. And if you don't know, as I've told you, you can go to my channel. You can see database over there. In CalC, that is spreadsheet, you know very well, Excel भी उसे बोला जाता है. Arguments passed to a macro from CalC are always dash. So that is value. Okay, वो value में होता है. Next, identify the website that offers offline blog service for free. So in that, Blogdesk and Cumana. और Cumana में कैसे हम लोग offline कर सकते हैं, blog बना सकते हैं, that also I have made the video, and Cumana how you can install it, that also there is there in that video. Okay. Next, John has written a book consisting of 15 chapters. He wanted to make the index of the book. Suggest him the option used to create the index automatically in a word processor. So everyone know that is table of content. Table of content में भी आपको 3 tabs मिल जाते हैं. So you can see the steps of it. The length of the field value of a text data type is dash. By default it is asked. Okay. So remember the length is, that is 50 characters by default. A healthy lifestyle helps to keep and improve people's health and well-being. It does not include, that is less sleep. यानी आप थोड़ा सा ही सोगे तो that is not good for your health. In a spreadsheet, using to create a hyperlink to a web FTP or telnet, click on the dash icon available in the hyperlink dialog box. So you will click on internet. यानी आपको जो एक अर्थ जैसा दिखता है, in that when you will click, so that is called internet over there, globe जैसा. A dash refers to a cell or a range of cells on a worksheet, can be used to find the values or data that you want formula to calculate. So that is the cell reference, and it works over there absolute and relative and mixed cell reference. Remember that thing. Next is answer any 5 questions out of 6. Identify the mode where we can modify in the structure of the table. तो आपको structure change करना है. So for that you will go to the design view. In the datasheet view you can enter the records, right? BSNL stands for Bharat Sanchar Nigam Limited. Also we also have that BSNL and many of the things. Please remember the abbreviations also. तो आपको full form भी याद करने हैं उसे. Dash function takes data from a series of worksheets or workbook and summarizes it into a single worksheet that you can update easily. That is called data consolidation. And if you don't know how to do data consolidation, you can go to, again you can see my video of data consolidation if you don't know practically, because practical marks have been also included. You know very well कि आपके 50 marks प्रैक्टिकल के होंगे, जिसमें ये भी होगा प्रैक्टिकल वाइवास एवरीथिंग. Dash store data in a single table which is suitable to store less amount of data. So flat file. There are two types, that is flat file and relational. Flat file में एक single table बनेगा, right? Relational in that you can create many tables and it will be related to each other. वो एक दूसरे से relate होंगे. In a word processor by default evaluates dash level of headings when it builds the table of content. So here two answers I have highlighted. Why? Because अगर आप Word Microsoft Word के according देखोगे तो 3 है हमारे heading levels, while in LibreOffice and OpenOffice it is 10. Okay, so please check it out and you write it over there. You give the explanation, and yes, you also have the option कि अगर आपको नहीं आता है you can go with any 5. So you can skip and you can go with another question. In Dash networks, all computers have an equal status and each terminal has an equally competent CPU. So वो क्या है P2P, that is point to point protocol. In that every you can say every computer is a client and every computer is a server over there. Okay. Now theory that I don't think that I will have to explain it over here, but yes, you can see answer any 3 out of 5 in that 20 to 30 words. Please remember, आप लोग बहुत short में उसका answer लिखते हो and you think that everyone will judge it and you will get it 2 marks over there. It's not possible. So yes, you have to write properly the points. Advantages of ability of work independently, ensure greater learning, individual feel more empowered and responsible. This all are the points. And if you want, अगर आपको चाहिए ये आंसर की के साथ आपको ये क्वेश्चन पेपर वाला, then I can share with you. If you request to me, I will just share with you this whole data of this with the answer scheme. Name the stress causal agents: mental, physical, social, financial. They have written only this much, but you have to write the explanation over there if it is possible for you. What do you mean by disk defragmentation? Okay, so this is also a thing. Explain any two myths about entrepreneurship. So these are the myths. From that it is written over there. Any two out of 4 myths can be explained. Write any 4 roles of entrepreneurs. तो कोई 4 आपको लिखने हैं. State any two purposes. Now another one. State any two purposes of using templates in a Word document. So here 2 purposes are written. Mention any 2 operations that can be performed using macros in a spreadsheet. You can also take the screenshot while seeing the video. आप screenshot ले सकते हो and afterwards you can just study it from there. Macros के बारे में. Next, what do you mean by hyperlink in spreadsheet? Give the 2 different types of hyperlink. Everyone know that absolute and relative, and you please write the example. यहाँ इन्होंने लिखा नहीं है, पर कितनी बार ऐसा होता है कि आपको पूछा जाता है एग्जाम्पल के साथ एंड दे ऑल्सो मार्क इट फॉर दैट. तो आप उसके एग्जाम्पल भी लिख सकते हो. लिस्ट न्यूमेरिक एंड अल्फा न्यूमेरिक डेटा टाइप्स इन ओपन ऑफिस बेस. सो न्यूमेरिक में कौन सा आता है? लास्ट ईयर ऑल्सो इट वॉज आस्क्ड दिस क्वेश्चन. यू प्लीज रिमेंबर, ये अच्छे से आप याद कर लो. अल्फा न्यूमेरिक डेटा टाइप इन दैट ऑल्सो. Differentiate between filter key and toggle key. So filter key and toggle key, you have to write the difference. Please write it properly, the difference. And if it is having the definition, तो definition तो बहुत अच्छे से लिखो. In which situation online shopping could be useful? Write any 2 popular e-commerce website. So popular website Flipkart and, और इसमें भी याद रखना आपको Amazon, Flipkart तो आपके पहले से दिमाग में रहता है, तो वही लिखना. Don't write it any other type of websites which are unknown to many of the people, right? तो फिर बाद में सर्च करना. It is open ended, that is correct, but please remember that you go with the most popular one. Okay. Next, about, yes, this is for 4 marks. You can see it. 4 marks में आप 2 marks जितना लिख कर आओगे, they will not give you the marks. So please remember to write it properly. Anshita is preparing spreadsheet notes for her term exam. Help her to write short note on the following. Now here it is a short note. You will say that in two sentences it has been completed. No, it will not be possible. You have to see the paragraph, how it is written in that important points you have to mark it, और फिर उसके अकॉर्डिंग आप यहाँ लिखोगे. ठीक है, तो ये चीजें याद रखना. नेक्स्ट इज Tanmay is a class 10 student. He has learned mail merge option of a word processor in his computer period, but he is confused with a few terms used to merge documents. Explain the following briefly, which will help Tanmay better understand the mail merge options. तो यहाँ ये सारी चीजें लिखी हुई है टर्म्स यानी आप समझ सकते हैं. यू हैव टू राइट द डेफिनेशन एंड दैट आल्सो इन अ प्रॉपर वे. ओके, नाउ कंसिडर द फॉलोइंग टेबल. हाउ मेनी फील्ड्स एंड रिकॉर्ड्स आर देयर. देन इट इज प्रैक्टिकल बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस. मैंने देखा है कितने लोग स्किप कर जाते हैं, बट इफ यू नो प्रॉपर्ली, यू आर कॉन्फिडेंट अबाउट इट, प्लीज राइट इट द प्रैक्टिकल बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस आंसर. ओके, तो आप प्लीज उसको अवॉइड मत कीजिए, लिखिए उसके लिए. Now here you can see SQL commands are also given. Okay. Next, your friend owns a chemist shop. He needs to keep records of the medicines with their IDs, date of purchase, expiry date in a database program, but he does not have any knowledge about the database. Explain to him the following to get a better understanding of DBMS concept. Again, it is theory based also and you can say practical also. तो अगर आपको अच्छे से आता है तो प्लीज उस चीज को चेक कर लेना. Next is Vicky is a student of class 10. He used to get the work based on internet surfing, but he is not aware of the internet and its terminology. Again, here the terms comes. Being a friend of Vicky help him in finding the answers of the following questions. It's very easy, but yes, you have to read it carefully. Defined. Now this question is for visually impaired students. Please वहाँ लिखा होता है बेटा, तो आप लोग प्लीज चेक करके लिखना है ये आंसर. ये आपके लिए नहीं होता है, जो विजुअली इम्पायर्ड है उनके लिए ये आंसर लिखना है. ओके, नॉट फॉर यू ऑल. फॉर द कॉमन स्टूडेंट्स इट इज नॉट देयर. ओके, so this is the thing, and if you want it, yes, I can share with you this answer key with the blueprint. Okay, and all the best for your exams. Please do prepare, and I know it now your exams are going off a periodic, that is midterm exam. All the best to you all. Thank you.